If you do not empower the parents of the student, how do you now want to feed them? This is dehumanizing. I've never, Chief Olusegun Obafemi Awolowo had an education system in the old Western Nigeria that was very efficient. Yeah. They had a school feeding program. It's not this kind of Babi al-Majid thing they are doing for Nigerians.
Awolowo's system trained many of the people.
Yes, in fact, one of those who benefited told me that even their lunch, they used to have half chicken for lunch.
Correct.
There was competition between the north, the southwest, the old west, the middle belt, the midwestern region. There was healthy competition. You could see everywhere was productive. You had the cotton of the north, the groundnut pyramid. You had the cocoa of the west. Last year, Ghana did $1.5 billion from cocoa. The southwest today can actually do $3 billion from cocoa. The southeast in 1965, Nigeria.
It's like revving in old glory. And you begin to ask yourself, but why can't we do that now? Why can't they do that now? Corruption. That's why they can't do that now. It is not their priority. Doing things that indeed impacting the lives of their people, so that you don't have to begin to give food to their children the way the kind of food they give to them, like it is feudalist system that has now they are trying to kind of spread all over the country, all over the place, and enforce it on everyone. I'm going to let this guy finish, then I will continue.
In 1965, Nigeria controlled 45% of the global palm oil market. Today, that market is $72 billion size. Unfortunately, Indonesia and Malaysia came to Calabar 80 years ago to pick the seedlings. Nigeria is nowhere to be found. We consume over 2 million tons of palm oil. We only produce 1,050,000 tons. And we have a country where the palm grows in the wild. I run a group, the Southeast Farms. We came up with a proposal on how the Southeast government can work under the commune, because land inside is owned communally, to develop 100,000 new tenera palm plantations. Community-wide, every community, 30 hectares, 50 hectares. We will provide them with the seedlings that does about 30 tons per hectare. We even volunteer to get private sector investors. We will set up cottage factories in every local government area, because the Land Use Act confers so much power.
How long ago did you present it?
That was over since 2019. It does not take anything from them. No response, because it will not afford them the opportunity of just awarding contracts, inflating it 300%, and stealing the money. You are not bringing anything. Local government areas, state, work with the communities. Provide them. To that day, you saw what they provided for agriculture. To make agric work, you must mechanize it. There was a time they said they wanted to buy 10,000 tractors under the public sector. I said, it's criminality. If you want to do it, work with National Sovereign Wealth Investment Authority. If you go to Aki, we make addition of that, say, okay, we need $1.5 billion under a private-public partnership arrangement to mechanize agriculture. We have 8,809 electoral wards in Nigeria. In every electoral ward, under a private-public partnership arrangement, there are capable that will manage it. Set them into clusters, bulldozers, caterpillars, harvesters. See, if we have this in place, we can develop 3,500 acres of land in every ward, specialize in every commodity. In the north, Nigeria is the only place where the date palm grows in the wild and fruits twice in a year. Egypt is 95% desert. Egypt consistently decided, okay, we want to use these fruits, these trees, to curb desertification and grow wealth and create oils of wealth. When Bible talked about a land flowing with milk and honey, that milk is from the cow and the animal husband. The milk is the date fruits. Egypt had developed, therefore they are the biggest producers of date fruits. Saudi Arabia, as wealthy as they are, from 2006 till now, have developed over 1 million hectares of the date plantation. Nigeria, if the 19 northern governors, we send proposals to them, can decide every state 50 hectares, in 50,000 hectares, in clusters of 40 hectares, it will serve three purposes. It will enable you to have agro rangers, 25 armed and fully trained within every locality. They understand the environment. It will help even the pastoralists, the nomadic herdsmen, to see where they can have water and collocate with those guys. 50,000 hectares in every of the states. In 5 years, the northern states across the whole value chain will create 2 million jobs and be able to produce $12.5 billion annually over the next 70 years.
Doctor.
But these guys are not thinking. You cannot cure poverty by throwing stipend at people. The average Nigerian with his limbs and legs intact can make 5,000 naira every day. We are not lazy people. But they just want the enabling security environment, the enabling policy, physical environment. And the only way we can achieve this is for us to go back to the constitutional, physical, resource production and control and socio-economic structures that we had between 1960 to 1966. As long as we are dealing with this Abdulsalam Abubakar 1999 constitution, I will tell you, Nigeria will continue to progress in error. We will continue to progress. From 1999 till now, we've been going down. The best government we had was Obasanjo's government. After Obasanjo, Yar'Adua came in. That good man, God bless his soul, health could not allow him to perform. From Yar'Adua till now, we have been progressively going down the drain. And from what I've seen now, last time I came, I said, let us hope. Hope is the only thing that will keep us alive. But I can tell you, from what I have seen, from the local government areas to the states, I devote 4 hours every day looking at these things. I tell you, only God will save us.
And to some of you, you might think they are alarmists. It is not that Nigeria doesn't have brainy people, intelligent people with beautiful ideas that could indeed really lift people. But you are making mistake. A lot of you sat there. Fact. Very true. If we can try this, will you keep quiet? Will you keep quiet? Now they say Nigeria is not working. Nigeria is working exactly the way they want Nigeria to work. Now you go come tell yourself if this is acceptable to you or not. When it comes to ideas, the ones that can actually put everybody in their place and grow the people. People have ideas. APC, Egbekegbe. In 2014, they had all the solutions. Have you forgotten? They had all the solutions. When you now gave them the power, or the Shah kind of got the power, now they have all the excuses. When you ask them, but we thought you said you have the solution to say, no. It's not that we don't have the solution. Listen to me, listen. It is just that we just want to make sure that the committee that we set up to look into this, we want to make sure everybody's all that nonsense. It's all intentional. As bad as some of you don't like Donald Trump, he is still the only American president who actually asked a Nigerian president that why are you allowing all these killings to go on in your country? Like, what the hell? Collected his money. That was Donald Trump and then Bokuwario. You said you want to rescue the people kidnapped by the kidnappers, but you sort of negotiated for those who are Muslims and you left those who are Christians. Why do you do that? Like, what do you need? Like, you know what I mean? How many of you remember this 6 years ago? My flashback. It is important just for this conversation. Sure you get.
Thank you very much. It's an honor to be with President Buhari of Nigeria. We have many things that we do together, as you know, probably especially on terrorism and terrorism related. We also have a very big trade deal that we're working on for military equipment, helicopters, and the like. We have met before. We have developed a great relationship, and we look forward to our discussion today. Very important, but again, especially as it relates to terrorism. And that's terrorism here and terrorism all over the world. It's a hotbed, and we're going to be stopping that. Also, we've had very serious problems with Christians who have been murdered, killed in Nigeria. We're going to be working on that problem, and working on that problem very, very hard, because we can't allow that to happen. Mr. President, thank you very much for being here. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you very much.
I thank Mr. President very much for inviting me. It's a great honor. I'm very grateful for it. Certainly security is the main issue. We are very grateful to the United States for agreeing to give us the aircraft we asked for in spare parts. We are even more grateful for the physical presence of the United States military officials that go to our institutions in Nigeria and train them and go to the front in the northeast to see how they are performing as a result of the training given to them. So the commitment of the United States in get rid of terrorism across the world, we are first-hand experience of that, and we are very grateful for it. The problem about the cattle rearers and herders in Nigeria is a very long historical thing. But the states most concerned, they knew that the Nigerian herders never carried anything more than a stick and occasionally a machete to cut down foliage and give it to their animals. These ones are carrying AK-47. So I don't think people should underrate what happened in Libya. 43 years of Gaddafi, people were recruited from the Sahel. They were taught nothing other than to shoot and kill. With the demise of Gaddafi, they moved to their countries and to their regions, and they carried away with them the only experience they have, training, using weapons. And that's what is aggravating the situation. We are doing our best to make sure we have stopped the cross borders and so on, and to get the weapons, proliferation small arms weapons in the region checked. But it's going to take time, and the action by United States in trying to see the end of ISIS has helped us a lot, because the Boko Haram in Nigeria at one time made a statement that they were loyal to ISIS. Now that ISIS have virtually gone with the help of the United States, we are very grateful for that. And we are sure that we are stabilizing the situation of security in Nigeria. Thank you.
We have very much decimated ISIS. Much has taken place over the last 12 months, but Boko Haram has been terrible. And how did you do with the young women that were kidnapped? How is that going?
The Chibok girls and the Dapchi one. The Chibok one was before we came, 2014. We had only a number of them. We recovered about 30 of them. But the Dapchi ones, there are 106 that were kidnapped. We got 100 back. 4 died. 1 is still held in captivity. And we are very grateful to the United Nations organization that is acting as between us and the kidnappers. And we haven't given up. We are trying to get
more women, more girls have been killed or kidnapped. After that lifeless meeting between Buhari and Donald Trump, right? So that was when Trump collected $425 million from Bokuwari to supply 12 to Kano Jetty to fight terrorists in Nigeria. And it was specifically stated that if the weapon is going, the fighter jets, the Tucano jets, right? They must only operate in northern part of Nigeria, nowhere else. And that is why you haven't seen the Tucano jets anywhere, because they didn't get it to fight terrorism. They just took him to America, took $1 billion from Nigeria's excess crude accounts. They told Nigerians they were going to America to buy weapons to fight terrorists. That was how they went to pay for the Tucano jets. In everything they signed, it was 425 million. Ladies and gentlemen, what happened to the remaining $575 million till today? Among the money they stole, unaccounted for, looted, that's also part of that money. In case if you have forgotten, me, I have not. After that meeting, Donald Trump told his own people, and he said, do not ever make me meet that lifeless person again. They said Bokuwari was like over lifeless around him, that he could really feel the, it's 6 years ago. It's been a while, 2018, I think. But for the record, it was one of them who asked, what are you doing about the killings of the people in Nigeria, the killings of the Christians in Nigeria, the kidnapping of women in Nigeria? What are you doing about that? How is that going? Nobody has asked any of those rulers or any of those ruiners and murderers, criminals in charge of Nigeria about what is going on in Nigeria. Everybody just pretended like, okay, it's Nigeria, they are fine. They are not fine. All right. I know some of you have seen this video, but this video looks so cringy. You saw when Wike said he arrested people who were like driving one way. You saw the video and you remember it, Abi. A lot of people have made a lot of video. We have seen those who are soldiers who are like, somebody said, the soldiers are angry now, man. Everybody is angry. And I'm like, somehow it's kind of cringy, because look at it this way. The military, no matter what, me and you feel say anything where we want to talk, sure you get like, but in the military, right, you can come around and be like, make some protest in a way. I mean, like, you can make some speeches that people will listen and they will be like, as a soldier, you are trained to be what? To be disciplined and be in kokonabi. Listen and make una relax. I understand that everybody they craze right now and it's okay. And some of you kind of want it that way. For me, I am saying, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not looking good. And I saw one from this old man as a Nigeria Tipropoye, Igboro Tipropoye. They are responding to Sanwo-Ikuo. And here is the first
one. Useless. Last cover that. Now this notice, the man broke his arm. They fired the man for hand like this. Now high on the hand. Now high on. The lance corporal, now for there you they call a soldier useless in front of who? In front of all those idiots, those bastards civilians. DSS, they push a soldier. In any situation you meet yourself as a soldier, see, now 5 seconds I may give you for you to compose yourself. After that, you must know how to reply that. Even reply any attack, anything that comes your way. Because he's a governor, I know. Yes, everybody will be shocked that, oh boy, governor can't arrest me. Me, I don't say I did perfect too. I don't know say I did perfect. I'm not perfect for this world. But in any situation like this, beside your barrack beside your barrack, nobody can arrest you for that side. Nobody, I say nobody can arrest you. Because see, but you have to tell the man, say, sir, you stand your ground, nobody will slap you for that. No DSS can slap you, no police can slap you, say you refuse to go. Okay, you want to arrest me for who? When MP day, military police day, what is my offense? Okay, I pass one way, beside my barrack. What if I just go outside, maybe I want to go and buy something? Or I just carry bike, I want to go and buy something. Do I have to go and follow the long roadway down because I want to go and buy something? Who does that? In which army? So now a governor have the guts to go out. He's even calling the soldier useless. So see, Lagos to the see peace. Let's talk true. Let's talk the truth. Lagos to the see peace. Let us assume that this all this north side here, north is where they here. Even the north is the man there now. We say the name soldier where. She now for there the governor will just carry his convoy. You will say you even they pass one way far. You will now they say me then they arrest soldiers. Kai pick this one, pick this one. Soldier. See, he also constitutes nuisance himself. The governor he constitutes nuisance. See, you are pursuing civilians. What if they go and have any accident for there? They don't say the governor is now acting like it out himself. Governor far. You were supposed to respect yourself. If the soldier refuse say he's not going anywhere, they not burn any civil anybody where they slap him for there. If he refuse, the governor won't shift to soldier. If the governor carry his hand up like this, you know say he don't buy job himself. They no burn the governor where making carry hands up. If any of my senior, if any NCO or any officer say, Alpha, you go to, even if now one day, second day, I go to, I will go. If MP arrest me, say, Alpha, go to, but governor.
That's Nigerian soldier. Is in fact in the northeast fighting Boko Haram. I am not saying that is not their mentality. Mentality. If that is their mentality, well, Nigeria Nigeria is gone than I can even like put into words. This is what happened. Okay. Number one, right? A governor does not have any kind of power of arrest in anywhere except for show of power. And in a democracy, all right, you see those civilian, your governor and all of that, right? In a democracy, as public elected public officials, right? They are your superiors as a soldier. There's nothing like because you are a soldier, you cannot be this, you cannot be that, and all of that nonsense is talking about. I know that is mostly the mentality in Nigeria, but it's a stupid one. Blood this civilian. Like a soldier will look at it as blood this civilian. If you use 5 minutes, after 5 minutes, I can kill you as a soldier. I'm allowed to do that because it's their mentality. All right. And some people were like, but why is he not going there to go and arrest Agbero? You are just trying to normalize stupidity. Like, maybe this is your own way of normalizing abnormalities. Here you go. So, yeah, I can understand. You are a typical Nigerian. So, like, why not? The soldier is right. Yeah, I know he's right, right? If that was him, he can shoot anybody. No DSS can touch a soldier. No, really? Now police go arrest you here in the UK. Which soldier? Meanwhile, you don't even probably need any police arrest or anybody arresting. You are driving against traffic. The light has picked you already. You will meet the letter at home. It doesn't have to have any physical contact. Here you get. Or you do something here, they say, they go arrest you. You can't say you are a soldier. A civilian cannot touch me. You the craze. Anyway, that's just what I observed. And I'm like, it's sort of a trend. Everybody just made the video and I know some way quiz it's not worth it. They can say anything about him. But I'm asking you to kind of look beyond that and be like, well, actually, normal, like, which can contribute this? Because everybody they crazy, Abi. Even this old man, we put on camo. I know that one. You have seen that one. Some of you have sent that to me. When I started seeing it, I was like, shit, is this one also a soldier, Nigerian soldier? Abi United Nations soldier, Abi Eco, I don't know. It looks like the logo of the United Nations is upside down on his head. And he is also rebuking Sonweiku. It's kind of cringy. I don't know how you feel about it. Some of you, some of you are mad people too. Where they say, "I gonna leave that one, Jare." I like it. I like it that way. They have to. I understand you. I understand. Okay, you know what I mean. Tell you say your anger is valid. But it is just some sort of like your anger shouldn't probably justify abnormality in a way. But since then, everybody they mad. I consider this one too a mad old man, Baba. Upside down, the logo, Kenewa, you can't even, you are not even sure maybe in a Nigeria soldier. I mean, I don't know.
Àwọn táàtù tó ń lò nígboro Èkó, tó ń da Èkó rú, they destroy Lagos. Ó arrest wọn. Ó arrest wọn rárá. Sójà ló ń arrest and you ló ń káká sókè. Kí ló dé? You should be ashamed of yourself, Sanwo-Olu. But let me remind you, your 4 years will soon be finished now. Do whatever you like. Torment people of Lagos State. Where's my own governor today? Where's Akeredolu today? You should be ashamed of yourself, Sanwo-Olu. You should be ashamed of yourself. Nigerian soldiers are all over the world. We are in UN. We are everywhere. We're serving the nation to make the country proud. People die in Sambisa Forest. People die in Bronu. People die in Plateau. Everywhere, soldiers are being killed. And the same soldier, I don't blame you at all. If a dirty, bloody civilian like you, because you are chief executive of a state, you are above the law yourself. How many times have you gone through the wrong way? How many times have you gone through the one way in Lagos? So you are above the law, right? A young soldier. Check him. He has been shot here. He has an iron. Look at the boy you love. He has an iron in his hand. He has been under my command before. He's just a young soldier. And you make the life that the whole world is about to crack. Nobody's afraid of you. If you lock me, we'll release him, right? Stupid governor like you. Orí ẹ ti dàrú, Sanwo-Olu. Orí ẹ ó ti dàrú. Ojú máa turari lọ́jọ́ kan, òwe àkàlà. Níbo ni Babangida wà léni? Níbo ni gbogbo wọn wà léni? Àsìkò ẹ̀ ń bọ̀. Ṣé wọ́n sọ pé ó ti yí lórí tẹ́lẹ̀? Àǹbọ̀dé ti sọ tẹ́lẹ̀. Ó lọ́pọlọ ẹ ti dàrú tẹ́lẹ̀. Ó náà ti gbé ẹ lọ Bariga General Hospital. Ó dẹ̀ ti wá ṣó ẹ̀. Pọ́pọlọ ẹ ò pé, pórí ẹ ò pé rárá.
Pastor, ó kó ọlọ́pàá ń ṣọ́ pastor àwọn ọmọ ìjọ.
Sì ní pé ìgboro ti di kọ̀pọ̀yé, everywhere ló ti propose. Yes. Sì ní pé ìgboro ti di kọ̀pọ̀yé, everywhere ló ti propose. Yes. Sì ní pé
Ìgboro ti propose, everyone ló ti propose. As it is right now, because this soldier was shot in his arm, all right? None of them is actually condemning that. But I understand. I do. Nigeria, Abi. Now you're going to do that. I do understand. You know, all of this, like we do say, like Nigerians don't really hate corruption or bad behaviors or oppression. You know, they just don't like it if they are not the ones doing it or benefiting from it. So that makes sense. Because somebody go fight Boko Haram, it can now risk the lives of other road users. And the mad one, Sanwo-Olu, who acted like he's the Lord of the Manor and the rest of that. I was expecting them to also add the part to say, and you as a soldier, you should stop tarnishing and breaking the law, tarnishing the names and the image of the Nigerian military. Do not be found in places and areas that are compromised, compromised positions that are going to put you in a state where you get like, I would expect people to kind of add that. No. You touch a soldier, you bloody civilian. That's it. A lawless country. Nigeria. Somebody shared a video. And this one is like one community in Akwa Ibom, I think. Is it Akwa Ibom or Cross River? I'm sorry. That person is going to tell you in this clip, right? Just to show you that it is not just your mineral resources that are being like aggressively exploited all over Nigeria right now, including those who are harming terrorists to chase people out of their community so that they could get whatever they could get there from there. They are doing what is called desertification, which means That guy was like, all our trees are gone. And they are on their way to China. You probably didn't know this. All right. People are being paid stipends to ensure that whatever can be taken from Nigeria, from every part of Nigeria, dubiously, rightly, wrongly, whatever, right? They are loading them out of Nigeria. Trust me. Here is one of them.
Jesus. Jesus. Ha. Oh, 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 oh. My God.
Our forest is gone, completely gone.
Why they are looting their resources, left, right, and center, front and back, across Nigeria, killing them and the rest. Some of the communities were just out there collecting, toll pass from those people. Like pay us. So yeah, per truck, 1,500 naira. That's how much you are going to pay us before you pass here. If you don't pay us, you know they go. Okay, hold on. We'll go and bring our guy, we'll come and pay you. And that's how they will pay them until they move all of those things out of the certification. A lot is going on, but it seems that I have overshot my time. And I want to take calls tonight. So if you are still watching, okay, take a moment to like the broadcast, subscribe to my channel, if you haven't already, okay? And the line is also going to be open, but that will be when I come back from this short break. Do not go anywhere. I will be back. Suwe. I have a caller on the line, I believe. Are you still there? Hello.
Mayegun Baba. Ọmọ ilé tí mo pè ní yẹn, ó bí like ó like mo win jackpot.
Tell me about it, Baba.
Hey.
How are you?
Fine. I'm not bad.
Nice.
The country is gone, Mayegun. The country is gone finally. There's no hope. All these pastors are just lying. Only the CBN, I think it's CBN, no. CBN 3.2 billion that they are taking a loan. I don't know whether it was your platform I saw it, where they're taking a loan for Nigeria.
This one, I don't know if it's the same. The one I know is that of NNPCL. They are taking 3.3 billion from the Afrexim. I don't know if that's the same one you are.
You see, that particular one, yes. You see, this country, those people that have looted Nigeria have ganged up together to finally buy Nigeria. They have bought Nigeria. That 3.3 billion loan is given by Nigerians to Nigerians. And then you come and take crude oil in the exchange because they're not paying the money back. Because the country, there is no hope. And they are waiting for free food. And then the pastors will come out and talk rubbish. Adeboye is just talking babbish. You know what I mean? They are still now listening.
People wanted to hear what you had to say.
A man does not have something. The thing is very funny. A man does not have a job. He has come to church. He does not have food in his house when he goes home to eat. He borrowed transport to come to church. And I tell him this week is his week. A man that does not have work. That's why they are just robbers. Then the Betta I do is, to me, don't call him Betta I do. It was I do opportunities. You have the opportunity to just change things. In just how many months you don't thief money?
You don't go mad, like go crazy.
You know, like, all the women say they have the women who pass the bed.
Baba.
I won't believe that with you.
They will disagree with
you. The there, she has done her own. You see the list of men, women. Anyway, they said what a man can do, a woman will do better. I think we should fear them.
Especially if they have really invested.
No, the country is terrible. The country is terrible. I don't know. There's no hope.
We'll keep following it as they continue to unfold. Baba.
If you don't, there's no hope. There's no hope. Just forget it. It's only God that can save us. We said it already.
At this point,
thank you.
Bless you. So there are those of us who believe that that God is not going to save anybody. Everyone will have to get ready. Roll up your sleeves and get ready. No, nobody's coming to save anybody at this point. Well, hello.
Yeah, in general.
Yes, sir.
Well done. Well done.
I mean, how are you there? How your side? You are connected, by the way. Baba?
Yes.
Brilliant. Go on.
How is everybody? How's your family? Hope all is well.
We thank God, though. We can't really complain, though. You know what I mean? So thanks so much for asking. And how are you yourself?
Thank you very much. We are fine. We are doing it. We are pushing it.
Bless you, man. Please.
By the special grace of Chukwu Kikabiyama. Elohim himself. Mayogu, let me just give my own contribution, just a small bit. I don't know. I think, let me say, the looting of money in Nigeria. I mean, the politicians, when they start looting money in Nigeria, I think it started at the time of the year of 1979. I think, if I'm not mistaken. I think that was the actual year that looting of money or whatever they call it. That is when yes, become fact exactly. Let's call it 1979. I think that was the year that looting of money started in that country, Nigeria. I mean, politicians.
And that was when
And I,
handed over to Shagari.
Exactly. Yes, yes. Our own global eminence, of course. Yes, yes. Then after him, the Babariga man, the man that knows how to wear Babariga always, the best thing he knows on his life is to how to wear strange Babariga. That is Shehu Shagari, according by what they call him, what they usually call him.
Is it Shagari?
So, Shehu Shagari, yes, Shehu Shagari. Yes, that is the name, Shehu Shagari, yes. So, right from 1979 to this time, to this year, that is 2024 that we are, all this money that all these politicians that are looting, where do you think they are keeping the money?
Everywhere.
Everywhere. I think most of them, 70% of them, they are bringing the money in the Western world, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. Like they take them out, and then the other way of bringing the money back is to loan the money to Nigeria. Is that what you mean, right?
Yes, exactly.
That's
so if we are to do something, we, especially we that are in diaspora, I think it is time for us to gather together and to give these people what they deserve to have. You understand? Okay, just look at it. They will come to the Western world again and lend money, tell us that they lend money. And these people, these Western world people, they will be lending the money, and they without not collecting back the one they have the lend before. And you keep on lending money.
I know.
So at times,
it's a conspiracy against.
Yes, it's against the people of Nigeria. At times, I've been thinking of all these things. Every blessed day, I got to think of these things. What is actually happening? These Western world people, they will be lending money to the Nigerian politicians, doing all those rubbish abracadabra that they're doing. Then the people that are collecting the money, I mean our politicians, we are not seeing them doing anything with that money. Okay, look at this Buhari issue. The picture you showed, this him and the former president of United States, what is his name? Donald Trump. Okay, they collected $1 billion from our then bought to carry whatever.
See, Buhari people robbed Nigeria. They took 1 billion to America. Yeah, they paid 425 million. Until tomorrow, nobody knows what happened to the remaining 475 till tomorrow. That was 575 collecting it from them. They only use going to America to take the money, and the rest is history.
Okay, look at what they're saying. Our own reserve money. We have no reserve again.
There's no real reserve.
Nigeria as a country, yes. They use the reserve and borrowed money.
That's right.
Okay, what did they do with the money? Nothing. Then those people that are borrowing them the money, you have heard, even if you have not given them for the very first time, that's the first time that you are giving them, you have not given them before, that you can hear other countries that have borrowed money, just like this United Arab Emirates of London, or what the debt that they owing the Nigeria. The debt that Nigeria, yes, one person, one politician has paid by 10 times. That aspect in that United Arab Emirates by 10 times of debt that we are owing. Why don't they think of what this is? All these Western world people, you understand? This is like they are eating us mugu. You understand? So at times I keep on thinking of all these things. Why is he Nigeria is facing all this type of problem? And when you check out this year, that it is intentional. They are doing it. They are doing it in order to suffer the countries. You understand? What I'm thinking. Okay, look at. Let me say, give this lady that you're talking about. You just narrate about what they call this minister. Was yes, Betta I do. I even when the grant, I think before the palliative something, I think Arise Station, they granted her interview. He said every decent thing like a saint. at the end of it now, she now became a disastress.
So just she's
You
a
understand?
drama queen, and she's indeed
Yes.
in the league of other thieves. Anyway, Ma, take another one, Mazi. Right? Thank you very much, as usual. Okay, I appreciate that. Ma, take another one. That's some, that's some home truth there. And sometimes, when you say things to some point, you just be like, but why can't? Just remember, I told you, like, no matter how many rhetorical questions you're asking yourself about why can't we, but just remember that Nigeria is exactly what they want Nigeria to be like. Now you the surprise. They want Nigeria to be exactly what Nigeria is now and will be in the future. If you don't stop them, they will make Nigeria that. So yeah, sorry, my caller. Hello there.
Hello, Mayego.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Mayego, I'm fine. This is Odogu.
Hey, Odogu.
You
No
don't
small
take.
voice name. Baba, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well. Oh, yeah. Thanks for asking.
Mayego, I dey provoke.
Why?
I don't know where to start, but I just want to highlight small thing, and I just hope everybody is just listening.
Everyone is
Odogu,
listening. You won't believe it. Oh.
Odogu.
Go on, Baba.
Odogu, I used to work with this government in a very highly placed place, and we used to enter villa, they come out. And some of these things happening today, this issue regarding Edu, I made a post